Role of breath in mindfulness practice. This is a teaching by Job Kabat-Zinn, the founding figure for mindfulness programs in the United States. When we start paying attention to our breathing on a regular basis, our relationship to it changes dramatically. As we have possibly seen, tuning into it helps us to center ourselves. The breath reminds us to tune into our body and to encounter the rest of our experience with mindfulness in this moment. When we're mindful of our breathing, it helps us to calm the body and the mind. We are able to be aware of our thoughts and feelings with a greater degree of calmness and with a more discerning eye. We are able to see things more clearly and with a larger perspective, all because we're a little bit more awake, a little bit more aware. And with this awareness comes a feeling of having more room to move, of having more options, of being free to choose effective and appropriate responses in stressful situations rather than losing our balance and sense of self as a result of feeling overwhelmed, thrown off balance by our own knee-jerk reactions. And all of this comes from the simple practice of paying attention to your breathing. In addition, you will discover that it is possible to direct your breath with great precision to various parts of your body in such a way that it will penetrate and soothe regions that are injured or in pain at the same time that it calms and stabilizes the mind. We can also use the breath to deepen our ability to dwell in deep states of calmness and concentrated awareness, giving the mind one thing to keep track of, namely the breath, to replace the whole range of things that it usually finds to preoccupy itself enhances our powers of concentration. Staying with the breath during meditation, no matter what, ultimately leads to deep experiences of calmness and awareness. It is as if the breath contains, folded into itself, a power that we can come to simply by following it as if it were a path. This power is uncovered when we systematically bring awareness to the breath and sustain it for extended periods. With it comes a growing sense of the breath as a dependable ally. Right in the simple breath lies a completely overlooked source of power to transform our lives. All we need to do to make use of it is to deepen our attentional skills and our patience. It is the very simplicity of the practice of mindfulness of breathing that gives it its power to disentangle us from the compulsive and habitual hold of the mind's many preoccupations. Breathing is the universal foundation for meditation practice.